I always vote green.
Always vote green?
Yeah.
Any reason why?
I want to conserve.
Save the planet?
Save the planet. But I don't know if they got the right views anyway, so I don't know if any party's right now. I don't know if anybody's got it understood. We really need to conserve and preserve what we have, and we're not doing that. We're just use it up. But, I mean...
What do you think of the carbon tax?
Well, the carbon tax was the stupidest thing I ever saw in my life. What kind of idiot drew up the carbon tax? You gotta ask yourself, what kind of an idiot would put such of a tax in place? Tax. We're already taxed. We're taxed 3 times. We go to the store, we're taxed. We're taxed on our paycheck. We're taxed again. We're taxed again. Now they want to tax carbon emissions? Oh, what the hell is that? That's the most stupidest thing ever. You're not taxing the right people. We're not the polluters of the planet. We're pretty okay here in Canada, and we're taking action on our pollution. We've got goals set to reduce emissions, to eliminate emissions. There's some other countries on this planet that are a big factor in climate change because of emissions. Emissions do affect the climate. I don't care what anybody says. Our planet cannot handle that much gas into its ecosystem and do nothing about it. So we're going to experience some rapid changes real soon. But we have a chance. We can shut down the factories. We can shut down the pollution. We can make other means. It's going to really change our way of life. But, if we're strong, we'll survive. What happens if the power goes out?
Everybody dies, I think. Everybody goes crazy.
I'm not going to die. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm prepared for this. I know it's coming. I got generators. I got food stores. I got places to go in nature where you could live. But it's going to be hard with no stores. And the way the world works, we're not designed and set up to carry on without power. So, renewable resources like solar and things like that should be more used because the gas that we're burning is polluting the earth. But we do need the pipeline, so we need to move forward on the pipeline. I don't know what Justin did with that. He really screwed that up, man. Like, pay for it, don't pay for it, use our money, don't use our money. Hey, let's give our money away to the other countries. They need it. China needed our money, didn't they? Hey, did China need our money? How much money did Trudeau give China?
Sure.
China's got way more than we got.
In terms of like the Paris Climate Accord, everybody's got to pay China.
Oh, is that why we gave China money?
That's one of the many reasons.
No, he donated money to them in aid. He gave them aid money, but it's China, and we don't have money to give. Why would he do that? Why is Justin Trudeau funding other nations when we can't fund ourselves?
Here's a question regarding the climate and the emissions. What do we say to countries like India and African countries that need the fossil fuels to get themselves out of levels of poverty and really prop themselves up into the first world and, be a major player in the global economy?
I would say look to renewable resources for energy. We can't keep burning gas and oil. The world has evolved. Things can be shipped anywhere. Things can be created and invented, especially free energy methods. I would say stay away from gas as much as possible and seek new means for energy, such as hemp fuel, hemp biofuel. Hemp is a major factor that's just coming back into our earth that should never have been taken away from the people. It was the biggest fallacy that ever happened to us. It was terrible. It was terrible that happened. But
wasn't it like the 1920s or something? It was banned to promote the use of the paper industries?
Yeah, it was one of them. It was suggested in the late 20s. It took action in the late 30s. Anslinger, there was somebody in power in the United States that was able to put in a bill that made cannabis a banned substance, and it was a terrible thing that they did because we'd been using it for medicine for years, for everything. The Declaration of Independence was written on hemp paper. Right? The first few presidents were mandated they had to grow hemp. They were forced to grow hemp with their fields because we needed those textiles, those papers, the resins, the things that we used from that plant. And then in the 30s, all the lobbyists from the paper, the clothing, fabric, the pharmaceutical industry was the huge push, but the biggest push was the gas and oil. Gas and oil really is what forced over the decision by Anslinger to push out cannabis and make it a banned substance. It's terrible.
True. All right. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, bring back cannabis and and burn it instead of gas, because gas pollutes the earth and cannabis doesn't.
All right, you heard it here first, heard it here, folks. I don't know. Thanks a lot, man.
You heard it here, folks.
Thanks.
Perfect.